Okay, hello again folks, I am King Blacktooth. I hope you enjoy this Ultra Street Fighter 4 Complete Pack mod. So, a Complete Pack Edition, maybe. So all the characters are now in this, they've all been finished and they're all in this. I did have to go around and update some of the older characters even further than individually based. So people like Gokhan, Bison, Vega, the older first ones I did, they've now been updated even further to the most recent location test mod. Everyone's on the most recent location test mod now. So as for installation, it's a very simple install. You just extract the zip file and there'll be 4 folders inside. There'll be DLC, patch 106 and patch 107 and resource. Okay, all you need to do is find your Super Street Fighter 4 directory, probably in your program file somewhere, and copy them over and just overwrite whatever they want to overwrite. And when you want to uninstall it, I've also put a backup in the download. You just grab the same folders, copy them over and overwrite again, and you've uninstalled them back to original. So very easy install, and in case anyone has any trouble with that, there is written instructions in the download as well. Okay, so I briefly went over the fact that all characters have been updated to the most recent location test, and following on that I just want to cover a couple of things that all characters now have. So it's red focus attack and delayed wake up. Now don't skip this because there's some interesting information for you. The red focus attack is done by pressing normal focus attack plus heavy punch or heavy kick, and every character's got that now. So like that or like that, and they all have their own individual animations, so there's no unified animation yet. Okay, and we all know what it does, so I'm not going to go over that. The delayed wake up has had a bit of a change. Now in delayed wake up terms it's the same. You stay on the ground for 11 more frames if you hold heavy punch when you get knocked down. You can use it on soft knockdown as well as hard knockdown, so that's a little bit of a problem, but can't figure out how to fix that yet. Now one of the main things that actually has been changed with the delayed wake up is, for some reason when I entered it in that I didn't see, it made the reversal window massively strict. So I had to re-enter the reversal window manually. Okay, so that should be all back in, but every character should have their reversal window back in, and it should be easy to do moves. Okay, just wanted to cover that. Okay, so now I'm going to go over some of the bigger changes that some characters have got, because if you recall, some of the earlier characters have had actual changes which are quite big and drastic, that I didn't cover because they came out after I initially put them out. So Gokhan is one of these characters. He's got a free frame crouching light punch now, so it can be linked as well as chained. So if you get the timing right, you can get some combos off of crouching light punch now, like so. You can also go into all of his tatsus now, which is pretty decent. And this also means that he can get into his ultra from a crouching light punch with some meter spendage. So Bison has had some changes with the way his jumping medium punches work. If you catch them with only the second one, then you can follow it with a normal to do a reset. And to go along with that, because I think that's like his only air combo, you can use the tail hitbox of normal Psycho Crushers to combo after an air combo. So I've made it so if you do 2 medium punches in the air, like so, if you've got a charge you can use the tail hitbox to hit them. So let me try and demonstrate. Like so, okay? So there is rumours going around that it should do more damage than that, but it wasn't on the changelog, so I haven't done it, and the numbers didn't seem to add up when I had a look at them, so I'll wait for more clarification on that. But for now you can combo after that with your tail hitbox only. So as you saw there, I missed it. Okay. So Vega has had a different change with his super. It now has a launcher effect like his ultra does. Okay, but it does 0 damage that, and the rest subsequent ones only do 100, so it does 300 now. But it has a launcher that does 0 damage. So Jury has had some changes to her air kicks, so let me go over them. I'm just going to cover the fact that you still can't do normal ones on the back jump, because this location test mod said the same thing. So I've left it out. You can still do an EX one though. And the EX one has had quite a few changes. Basically, you can change the trajectory depending on the combination of buttons you press. So you press 2 buttons to get the EX, and depending on which 2 you press, depends on the distance. So the light and medium kick gives you the light kick distance. The medium kick and heavy kick give you the medium kick distance. Okay, and the heavy kick and light kick give you the heavy kick distance. So that's quite a long distance really. And as well as that, you have to keep pressing inputs, much like the normal air kicks. Okay, otherwise it doesn't go anywhere. So you can press any kicks you want, and you have to press it basically twice, the same as your normal kick. You have one to there and then one for the final kick. And it's the same with the EX. Okay. So hopefully that is good for you guys. I mean, it really helps if if you do an EX1 and it blocks, you don't automatically go into the rest of the follow-up. You get to choose it for yourself. And the distance helps quite a bit. So for Yun Yang and Fei Long, anytime you do a tension or equivalent, it now actually does 1 point of damage, which affects damage scaling. Okay. So that's pretty big nerf, to be honest. But that's not all the nerfs you get, because all those characters now, when they do a tension and whiff it, you'll get counter hit on all of your recovery. So be careful about using it. Okay. Because I'm taking this guy down so fast and I'm not even doing anything but heavy punch. So be careful about that. To those Chun-Li players out there, you have lost your springy nice jump. It's gone back to normal. Okay, that was too overpowered. Okay, so you've lost that. And you've got some changes on your damage and stuff, but generally that's the big thing, is that your jump is no longer good. Dudley players, your victory rose now does 1 point of damage, so I imagine when you're sticking it in a combo you're going to get damage scaling on it now, which is unfortunate really. Also, your heavy punch machine gun blow has half the knockback it used to on hit, so they don't seem to go anywhere. So hopefully that will really help you with your your mix up and stuff like that, your pressure. Hopefully that's good for you. And finally, Ryu characters. Your EX Air Tatsu is more likely to connect all the hits now, which is always good. It can still miss sometimes, but it's a lot better than it used to be. Okay. And also your normal Tatsus can now follow up after air combos. Now I didn't really think there's many air combos that Ryu will be able to get in the air again and do a light Tatsu. So basically, jumping medium punch and jumping medium punch air Tatsu is now a valid combo. Okay, as well as maybe like Shoryuken and then doing it, but that's pretty difficult to do still. But jumping medium punch, that is a good combo now. Okay, so that's it folks. All the characters have been updated like I stated, and there's more changes than just those ones I mentioned, more minor tweaks here and there. So if you want to find out what changes there are, you look in the patch 107 and patch 106, and each character has their own individual change log. And in the change log, all the changes that are written there are all the ones that's in the game. There's none of this appended into previous older versions. If it's not written there, then it's not in this mod. Okay? So hopefully that'll be less confusing for everyone. And I think that's about it. There doesn't seem to be much news coming out of new location tests. I haven't heard much. So hopefully I get a little bit of a respite. I can do some network play with Gokhan again, unmodded or something. Because I haven't done a commentary on Gokhan in ages. Or any other character, as a matter of fact. So I'm probably terrible now. But I think that's it. Thanks for the support. I will update the mod in bulk, and what I mean by that is if certain characters need tweaking, providing it's not too big, if it's game breaking I'll do it immediately, but if it's just character changes, tweaks, then I'll update their character individually but I won't update this mod until I've got a bulk of changes to do, because then people will get mismatched about what versions and they'll come out too quickly. So I don't want to update it too often, but when necessary I'll do it in bulk. And let's end this video. So thanks for your support, thanks for watching. I've been King Blacktooth, and I'll see you later. Take care.